Hey, this is Russ. Hey, can you guys hear me? Hey, my glasses are fogging up. All right, we gotta take this off. That's better. It's time to venture back out into the world. Yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday, and with Tuesday, we have Senior Citizen Day and Handicap Day. So I actually qualified for both. At my age, I actually qualify for senior citizen and handicap privileges. So I'm heading to Costco tomorrow and to a couple of food stores, picking up some supplies. But my wife made these for us. These are some, you know what this is? This is made out of an old pair of pants. I told you guys I always wear black shirts and black pants. Well, these are black jeans, and the inside, let me show you the inside of this, is made out of a bed sheet. So she sewed these up for us. She found some elastic. I don't know how long she's had these elastics, but I think she said that she's had them since we've been married. She does a lot of sewing in the past, and she bought some supplies. I don't know if these particular ones are that, but I know she did find some elastic for that purposes. And these are a little bit longer. You can see I didn't cut these off. She wanted me to cut them off and slide it inside this section of the mask, but I decided to keep it out because this way I can readjust it if I need to, if it gets loose or anything like that, or if I need to tighten it or anything, I can do that. Anyways, I have N95 mask as well. Ooh, he's got an N95. It's like, shouldn't have that. Should donate those, right? Yeah, you should donate those. But the reason we have them is because my wife a couple years ago had bought these because she has allergies when she goes out and works in the garden. So we have a couple old ones, and we kept one for each of us. And so I've been using that to go out in the past, but we can't use that forever. So these are washable, of course, and these are supposedly for one-time use. You go out, you use them, you throw them in the wash, put them in the dryer, sanitize them. I was thinking of wearing the N95 underneath this. This way you protect the N95, wash this one, right? But man, it is hard to breathe with an N95. You throw this on top of it, you probably die from that. You can't breathe at all. So I'm debating, but I think I'm going to use the N95 when I head out there. When that finally is no longer available to be used because it's worn out, I'll be doing this. And as we get better, where we're able to venture out and not be as afraid of catching things, then I'll be using this more often. So we have 2 of these for each of us, and that makes it a little bit easier to know that we can go out in the world. So yeah, I will tell you I'm a little nervous heading back out. I've been sheltered in place for, well, since the state of Illinois sheltered us all down, right? But I've been really in the home 6 months prior to that. In fact, the 19th of the month is my seventh month since my knee replacement. So I kind of see it as I've been away from people really for about 7 months. Now, it's not like I haven't seen people. I've gone out and, I had a couple of private lessons with students and things like that. But in reality, the only people I've seen is my wife and physical therapists. That's about it. I haven't had a whole lot of interaction with people for almost 7 months now. So by the time everybody else goes out into the world, you can add 6 months of that to me because I've been away from people for that long. Now, you might wonder, do you feel a little lonely doing it? Yeah, I do kind of miss interaction with people, but I've gotten used to it. The one thing that we are grateful for is that our home has a lot of windows. I think we have over 34 windows, something like that. And so our home is very, very bright. I think if our home didn't have a lot of windows and it was darker inside the house, it would make it a lot more difficult. So we have a very bright, airy home, which I'm grateful for, and that's really paid off for us. Heating is tougher because obviously with a lot of windows, you lose a lot of heat. So we pay a little bit more for that, but I think it's paying off now because I do like the brightness of our house. Anyways, tomorrow is Senior Citizen Day, and so I am able to go out earlier than most people because I qualify for Senior Citizen and also for handicap. So I'll be heading to Costco again tomorrow. Believe it or not, that 25 pounds of rice that I bought, getting ready to be sheltered in place, we've gone through about half of that already. And it's just me and my wife. And that's because I've been making fried rice like every other day. I think it's at the point now that my wife is sick and tired of it. But the reality is it's easy to do, it's quick, it's filling, and it's either that or eat a bunch of fish sticks, because I know we have like 3 bags of that stuff from Costco. And we made beef stew as well. I made that a couple days ago, and we've been enjoying that. Now, my wife made a barter deal with her sister. She said she'd give her one of these if she would make her something to eat. So my sister-in-law made some Chinese bao, which is like a bun which has pork in it and like. So she brought over like 6 of those for us. They're really big ones, and traded her for a mask or 2. And she made 1 or 2 extra too, so she can give it to her other sisters. Now, we did offer it to my daughter and my son-in-law, but they had already bought some on Etsy. So she's done making these, and it takes her a long time to make these. I mean, her sewing skills are very good, and so these look really good. Believe me, you'd want one of these too, but it takes her hours to make them. So she works in the house at this point. She was going outside into the world to work at her place. Her place is one of those places that are required to continue operating. And so she had been going there, but then they finally said, okay, you can work out of the house. So she had brought back a lot of equipment, computers, monitors, printers, you name it. She's got everything that her office would have is all in our house at this point. And I am grateful that she's able to stay home to do that. So she works upstairs in one of the bedrooms and closes the door and stays there all day long. I am downstairs in my office with my door closed whenever I do these videos. So I don't see her all day long. I will say that she works extremely hard, and it's nonstop. She gets up early in the morning. I think she starts at 7 in the morning is when her normal workday hours are, and she works past her normal hours. So there's times she works until 6 and 7 o'clock at night. So we don't really see each other that much. I don't bother her. She just keeps the door closed. I bring her up some lunch, and then that's about it. And then she comes down for dinner, stays and watches the news a little bit. We do watch the governor of Illinois. 2:30, he's on all the time, so we do take a little break and watch him, see what he has to say for the day, and then she goes right back in and starts working again. So that's been our lives for a while now, since the sheltering. So tomorrow I'm going to venture out, either wear this or the N95, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the N95 that I'll be wearing. And then I will do another update the following day, let you guys know what I purchased and how it went. I think I will be using my own scooter when I go to Costco, because I can move a lot quicker than using their scooters or walking with their cart. I'm not buying anything big, but I think I may buy another bag of rice if that's available. We've been going through rice like crazy. Like, really, a half a bag of 25 pounds between 2 people, that's a lot of rice. But I don't think it hurts to have another one, so I will buy that. And she's asked me to buy some baking supplies too, because she says, everything's run out, and if you want anything that's baked, you're gonna have to buy some butter and some odds and ends. So I'll get those things. I'll let you guys know what I purchased, and I will talk to you guys next time. Oh, also, thanks for subscribing if you haven't already done so. Talk to you guys next time.